Hi, welcome to or welcome back to Temple of Sunshine and templeofsunshine.com. Today I'm going to tell you about my experience with the 21 Days of Abundance Meditations by Deepak Chopra. And let me tell you, spoiler alert, it was amazing. But we're going to get into the sort of specifics of why I recommend it and why I think it was really good for me personally to get out of a rut and to sort of, feel positive again when I was struggling at the time when I started it. And I'm going to link below where I found it for free on YouTube, and you guys can go and do it as well, all for free. Deepak Chopra, let's talk about him first and foremost. Amazing man. If you haven't heard of him, he is a big spirituality, motivational speaker, coach, and just overall amazing, inspirational man. He's from India, but he lives in Hollywood, I believe, and a lot of Hollywood stars actually sort of use his teachings. I would like to think he coaches them personally, but I don't want to make claims that aren't true. I don't know if he actually does, but I know that he's a very trusted sort of Hollywood source for spirituality. And initially for many years, I sort of didn't open up very much to Deepak Chopra's teachings and meditations. You can find his little snippets of stuff on Spotify and stuff because he was such a Hollywood name. I didn't actually think that I don't want to say this, but I kind of didn't want to take a source that is, trusted and respected by Hollywood, because it just wasn't, it didn't sound spiritual enough, it didn't sound credible enough. It wasn't some, sage that lives in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. And I think that's just silly, because I'm a spiritual person. I don't live in the mountains in the middle of beautiful China or, the Himalayas in Nepal. I don't live there and meditate all day. So why should I expect that from someone I'm learning something from? Deepak Chopra, now that I've read his book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, and done his meditations, I am overwhelmed and amazed by this man. I almost, I really look up to him. I'm so sorry I ever thought that about him, but primarily, I really want to incorporate all of his teachings into my life and become more like him. He really is an inspiration for me. So that is my sort of view on Deepak Chopra, and that was sort of an intro of what this is. So he has a great book, like I said, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And my good friend, who is an identity coach, JD, she suggested that I read the book. I read it, and I kid you not, amazing. It completely shifted my perspective on achieving things in terms of a monetary value. So for example, if you're trying to manifest money or business success or career success, this will completely change your mind on it. Not in the way that it will not make you want to achieve these things anymore. It will make you realize that we don't need to feel guilty about wanting to be abundant. There's lots of wealth consciousness books out there that tell you, hang on, you are abundant from birth. It is your birthright to be making a lot of money. They will tell you all these things, but it's still quite hard to sort of shake and shift that guilt sometimes that maybe we've been brought up with through society or religion or our family, that money equals bad. But Deepak Chopra really helps us get into the spiritual depths of abundance. He's not telling you that abundance equals money, cold hard cash always. It means a good life. It means a luxurious life. And that doesn't always mean first class flights and lots of designer clothing. It means feeling luxurious in your daily life. And for a lot of people, that is going to a supermarket and picking a different brand of coffee than they would have picked as someone not in a wealth mindset. It's not always these drastic changes that tomorrow I went out and I go and buy a Lamborghini. That's not always what it means. It means little things in our daily life can make us feel more abundant and wealthy. He also teaches you really good concepts of wish unto others as you wish unto yourself. I come from the sort of same ethnic background as Deepak Chopra. We believe in the law of karma very deeply. And he teaches you that in a very good way, especially about getting rich and abundant. He teaches you that if you want to be rich, if you want to be abundant, go out and help other people get rich, or go out and help other people get abundant. Now, that's not always possible. Not all of us are out here doing seminars on how to get rich. But it sort of means that when you walk past someone or when you speak to someone, silently bless them with a blessing of abundance. Just be like, I wish and I pray for you to get rich. But anyway, why is this all relevant to the meditation, you ask? It is that 7 days of this 21-day meditation, he takes the principles from that exact book. And I recognize them immediately because I had read the book before the meditations, and it didn't, you know, I didn't sort of buy it all in like a pack or anything. It just sort of came, it fell in my lap, it came my way on YouTube. And that is the beauty of law of attraction. You know, you attract things that you're thinking about. So I was very lucky to find this meditation on my recommended on YouTube. So I really suggest that you read that book in symposium with this meditation, because it will really hone in what he's talking about. But if you don't want to buy the book, just do the free meditation, because those 7 days will give you a good understanding of what he's saying in the book. But of course, it's in less detail. So that's why I'm talking about the book. Now let's get into what I actually felt about the meditation. So I started the meditation when I was sort of feeling quite negative about my business. I was getting a bit angsty about why it wasn't growing quick enough. I was stressing myself out. And let me just remind you, and especially myself, that my business was started this September in 2020. And for some reason in my head, I thought, you know, I could just take over the world, and I just have a lot of resistance I need to work through. So I started this 21-day meditation when I was feeling a bit negative about the growth of my business. I was getting a bit down because of it. I'm not going to lie to you. I like to be candid and real on this channel. So I thought, hey, I really like Deepak Chopra. I really trust him. I'm amazed by him. So why not do a 21-day meditation where he talks to me in a soothing way and maybe I'll learn something. And I did. So the first week is very much him getting you to relax and to understand the pure potential that you have in terms of law of attraction. He's teaching you that you can create anything, that you can build anything. And if you're watching this video, then you probably have heard of the law of attraction. If you'd like to learn more, then my whole channel is based on the law of attraction. Go check that out. Lots of videos on the law of attraction, lots of blog posts, lots of stuff on Instagram. However, the first 7 days, he's sort of telling you about all that. The next sort of 7 days, he sort of bleeds into the concepts of his book and tells you sort of like each of his 7 laws and how you can implement them into your daily life. And you sort of meditate on a fact that he's given you, a task that he's given you that day. So for example, one of the days he tells you to live luxuriously, and he's saying don't obviously go out and buy ridiculous things, but do something today that feels decadent to your life. And he even gives an example of like a piece of chocolate or, you know, a nice little coffee, but 5 minutes to yourself in silence. You know, do something decadent, and you sort of meditate on that in silence, and it's just a very nice thing. And then the last sort of 7 days, okay, about, three 7s in 21. The last sort of 7 days, you sort of get deeper into the ideas of law of attraction, abundance, and his teachings. And I don't want to spoil it all for you, because what's the point of me telling you what everything is inside the meditations? Each meditation starts with him very calmingly easing you into the meditation, telling you to relax, and he gives you a bit of a monologue at the beginning about what he's going to talk about that day. So for example, on the day he's talking about decadence in your life, he talks about the sort of things that could be considered decadent in your life, which aren't always going out and buying a Prada handbag, you know. And then he gives you a little mantra that you repeat throughout the meditation. And I found this mantra really useful, really helpful, because my brain is everywhere all the time. It is thinking about absolutely everything it possibly can when I'm trying to meditate. And it really helps to just say the mantra when my brain is drifting. However, what I did find was I didn't like chanting the mantra the whole time, because it often allowed me to get overwhelmed and start thinking about something else. So what I did was I only said the mantra when I found myself drifting, and then I would sit in silence where I could. He then sort of finishes you off with a thought of the day, and it's usually something very inspiring and lovely. I have been writing it down in my sort of to-do list. I quote him, and I just sort of like write down what he's told me, and I remember it throughout the day. This 21-day meditation, I have completed it, but I'm going to do it again because it was so amazing. It made me feel so good. Each day I was committed, not through willpower of, oh, you've got to sit down and go meditate, but because I was looking forward to it each day to listen to his calming voice and give myself just 10 to 15 minutes of relaxation and closing my eyes, and it's time for myself, right? I can get quite lazy with meditation because I struggle, you know, to suspend thought. but it was really good. And his meditations definitely have helped my business in the way that his teachings and his sort of the way he guides his meditation has definitely brought about a growth in my business, whether that's sort of direct or not direct. You know, I can't say that doing this meditation will make you manifest this brand new job, but doing this meditation, clearing your mind, taking the meditation seriously and incorporating his teachings into your life will definitely help you become a more abundant person. By abundant, we do, yes, cold hard cash, we mean wealth, but abundance in terms of your whole life. You will start to feel more connected to the universe. You will start to feel more connected to the, you know, everything that is, and you will start to feel so much better after doing this meditation each day. You will come out a more spiritual person, as I hope you do from any sort of Deepak Chopra you know, book or meditation. So I really do suggest it. So other than sort of growing my business, what else have I experienced from it? I've definitely felt calmer. I've been very excited to do it. I've been taking care of myself a lot more. So before this meditation, I would, for some reason, like really struggle to just go out and do my daily walks. And with this meditation, I've been doing it every day because it's sort of taught me that I've been enjoying the meditation so much because it's something very nourishing for myself. I find it very, you know, good for me. It's something I do for myself, you know. If you recall, I said that it's something that makes me feel good for 10 to 15 minutes. It's for me. It's that me time. So I've been starting to think about other things in my life about me time, things that I don't really always want to do. So this daily walk, I've been doing it like clockwork every day without sort of any willpower, because I think this Deepak Chopra meditation has made me feel that, you know, if I can do that every day for myself and I feel really good and I make it a ritual, then so can this be one. You know, so it's more so a side effect. I wouldn't say Deepak Chopra himself told me to go out and walk every day, but one of his teachings are that you should be in nature every day, and I've taken that very seriously ever since I read that in his book and in the meditation. So I would say that, you know, with this meditation, if there's something you really want to do, for example, you want to do yoga every day, or you want to go on a walk every day, you want to improve something about yourself, I would couple it with this meditation, because as a side effect of this meditation, you'll find that you'll want to do that thing that you sort of putting off a bit more. And I think that's because it's more of a routine thing. I know that I'd come back from my walk and do this meditation, so it is definitely a routine thing, but that's just a little side tip from me. All in all, excellent experience. It's free on YouTube. There are ads in the video, which is very annoying, especially in a meditative state, but we must appreciate that it's free, and the creator that's put it up on YouTube is so amazing for doing that for us. So that's the only negative. But if you can find the audio tapes and buy them, I would go for that as well. But I really enjoyed it. Great experience. I've come out of it much more abundant, much more excited for life, and it's definitely got me out that rut, and I'm sure you can tell just from the enthusiasm in my voice. Anyway, if you really enjoyed this video or found it anyway useful, please give it a like and please subscribe. I would love to invite you to go and check out templeofsunshine.com or my Instagram, where I have so many more resources about law of attraction, Taoism, affirmations, and just manifesting in general. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will speak to you next time. Bye.